set. Pop, pop, pop.
So we are here with Fortnightist Liza Colby and her band, the Liza Colby Sound.
Hi.
Hey.
I want to thank everybody for coming today to talk about 3 of your songs and the inspiration behind them and the process that you guys use to create the songs. But first I want everybody to talk about their past and experience. This is a really seasoned band with a lot of amazing stories that come with it. So maybe we can start with Charlie and talk about kind of where you came from.
So I'm Charlie Roth. I'm the drummer with the Liza Colby Sound. I've been sort of in the music business, I guess it's about 1976, and played with a lot of different instruments with a lot of different bands. Adam and I really started off at the same time getting session work in the early 80s as sort of the punk guys in advertising. And my sort of in that whole scene was that I had learned synth technology really early, and that's how I sort of broke into what people were calling the music business. But, over the years, I've played keyboards with Rick Derringer and Edgar Winter, did an Ozzy Osbourne tour and a live album called Just Say Ozzy with him, played keys on Suzanne Vega's first album. Then I helped form and I co-produced and played bass and keys with the Midwestern pop rock band, the Blessed Union of Souls. We had a nice run of top 20 hits through the late 90s and early aughts. And since that all ended, I've just been doing scoring for television and film, which was actually what I was taught in college to do. And Adam and I worked on a show together called Shorties Watching Shorties for Comedy Central. And I did 2 seasons of Bert and Ernie's Great Adventures for Sesame Street. It was the best gig ever. And that's about it. We're just, trying to be a working musician in New York City in 2011, which isn't as easy as it looks.
And you're Adam Roth's brother.
Yes.
the guitars.
Which I found out about after I got off of the 7 years of touring with the Blessed Union, that when I left town, I was Charlie Roth, and when I came back, I was Adam Roth's brother, because I've been away for so long.
And Adam, how about yourself?
Well, yeah, I've been playing music for a long time. Actually, as a kid, I was an actor at a repertory theater, a child actor. And I thought that's what I was going to do. And I went to Emerson College in Boston to do it. I met Dennis Leary there, Chris Phillips, Stephen Wright, the comic, Mario Cantone, who's a comic and an actor. And we started a comedy group called the Emerson Comedy Workshop. And they didn't really give us anything to do the first show. So it was so long ago that like an ounce of pot was like $10. So we got like 2 ounces of pot, and the tickets were rolling papers. So we sold out the first show, you know. And now, well, you know, each of those guys has gone on to pretty good acclaim. And now if you go to Emerson, if you get in the comedy workshop, you get a college credit. So that's kind of cool. But after like the first year, it was like 77, the whole punk thing was happening, and I was really into it. And I sort of left school, and then I joined a band called the Marshalls up in Boston. And back then, we would go play gigs where sometimes we'd play 5 or 6 sets a night, like 6 hours of music. So I think of that band as my real college, where I really became a guy who could play. And came down to New York in '79, played in a bunch of different bands, I guess. The most acclaimed was Jim Carroll, who had written the Basketball Diaries. He wrote a song called People Who Died. I did 2 tours with him. I just played. I played with the Del Fuegos. I made an album with them on RCA, and you know, I've just been playing and touring. And I did a lot of stuff in the East Village. I did a show there that got some notoriety, a Stump the Band thing, but it was sort of more comedy than Alec was in it, and Charlie too at different points. Just a guy who's been kicking around. And then as Dennis Leary's thing happened, I ended up doing the music for his TV show, Rescue Me. And I was sort of, had finished this Stump the Band thing. I sort of lost interest in it. And was trying to decide what to do next. And I got a call from my friend Joff. And he said, why don't you hook up with my girlfriend? She's a singer. And I was like, oh, boy. The guy who wants you to meet his girlfriend.
We've only been hearing, I've got this singer for 30 years.
So I was like, I love Joff. I was like, yeah, great. So I knew, I'd met Liza a couple of times. And I said, why don't you send me your stuff? And then we'll fit. And then she sent me this one song, and it was a song, what's that, you know?
Oh, Wild Magnolia.
Yeah, Wild Magnolia. And I said, all right, I dig this. So we got together and we hit it off right away, and so far, so good.
Great. And Alec, what's your past music history, and how did you come to this band?
I started playing music, you know, when I was pretty young. I had a band I formed with friends when I was in high school, and then it kind of fell apart because some of us went away to go to college. And I wasn't really I came up to New York. I was living in New York, and I wasn't really doing anything. And I met some people in a bar that just liked my vibe, and they asked me to join their band. It was this band I was in for a really long time called Raging Slab. I played with them for, I don't know, 16, 17 years or something. And we did fairly well. You know, we got signed to RCA Records. That's actually where I met Adam for the first time when he was in the Del Fuegos. We were on RCA at the same time, so I met him at some like labeled functions and stuff like that. And we did a couple records for RCA, got dropped. And then Rick Rubin signed us to Deaf American Records. We did a couple records, got dropped. And then we went back to putting out records on an independent label, which is how we had started out, and did a couple records that way. And I don't know, it just sort of unraveled. We never really officially broke up. I sort of said I was never going to tour again after this one tour, the last one I did, and well, at least not tour with them. It wasn't a personal thing. It was more just for my own sanity. But yeah, so I just sort of stopped playing with them. But in the interim of all that, during all that, I'd been playing with Adam, I guess, around since, I don't know, like 2000 or 1999, late 90s, somewhere in there. And I've always been in touch with him. I used to work at a studio that Charlie and Adam worked a lot out of as well. And so he was doing that Stump the Band show, so I started playing with Adam doing that. And then just, you know, playing with the Dennis Leary stuff, other stuff Adam was doing, he'd usually include me in. And So we just, we're playing, doing different stuff. And then, after Liza had gotten in touch with Adam, he's like, oh, yeah, I'll send you this material. And I had the same, chick singer or whatever, give it a listen. And I thought, yeah, she's got a really nice voice. And I still thought it was going to be, is this going to be a pay gig? Is this, are we hired guns here? That's what I was hoping for. But no, we did hit it off. We met once at a rehearsal studio in Brooklyn, and then we didn't see each other for a while because I think you were out of town or Adam was out of town, whatever. We just didn't. Then we started meeting regularly in the East Village to rehearse, and it went well. Things came together really quickly, and we got along really well. It was bizarre, So yeah, I'm just doing this and really happy with it,
It's amazing because there's kind of the breadth of musical experience, both in terms of the business and on the creative side. And Liza's the millennial of the group. And Liza, what was your past before you formed together with this band? And why did you want to bring this band together?
Well, my past was I grew up in a musical family. Everybody is a musician in my family. My mom's a musician, my dad's a musician, my brother's a musician, my aunts and uncles are musicians. It's pretty heavy in the musician thing in my family. So I fought it as a kid for a long time. I mean, as pretty much as soon as I could talk, my mom started to teach me how to sing. So it's it was just kind of in my everyday life. And then I decided I was going to go to school to be a corporate event planner, and I majored in recreation and leisure. That's right. I majored in recreation and leisure. And I was miserable at majoring in recreation and leisure. I guess I couldn't fill enough fun stuff to fill the time. And I'd come home and I'd go I just hate this. I'm not doing anything creative. I really should do music because I actually know how to do it. So I was it was maybe 2 years before then that I really started I started writing a bunch, and I was writing songs, and my dad didn't even really pay attention to it at all. And then once I had made that decision in school, I was singing on every rap guy's hook. It was miserable in all of these teeny little studios. And then I was I'm going to move to New York City. This is what I want to do. I've known that forever. So I stuck to my guns. I made a promise to my dad's best friend, Charlie Steiner. I was I will be out of Providence, Rhode Island in a year. And I did it in under 9 months. So came to the city and went through a bunch of different producers. And then right before I got together with these guys, I got together in a band, and it just was not working. And we broke up actually before our first show. It was just not going to happen. So during this time when I was working with those guys, Binky Kryptite, the guitar player from the Dap Kings, was really helping me out and kind of mentoring me. And we were working on music together. And he helped me work on getting the band together. So Joff, my boyfriend, kept saying, hey, you should call Adam. And it was kind of the same thing, but on a different plane. So I was I don't know why these guys would want to play with me. Why would you tell me to play with these guys who have been playing forever? I'm not even that good. And then Binky's well, let's try this out. And we all got together, and it was pretty awesome. It just worked really, really well. Seamless, no arguments, no anything. And then the music was just really coming out fast. And now we are here almost 2.5 years later. Okay, well, I mean, I am a little OCD as it is. I'm extremely obsessive, which I find any successful people are. One day I will be successful, but I'm extremely obsessive. And any musician I know actually is extremely, extremely obsessive. And I will obsess over a band or an artist, depending on the time. And at this time, it was 2 summers ago. We were on tour with Dennis Leary, and I was listening to nothing but Chuck Berry. I mean, I just couldn't get enough. I'm working out at the gym to Chuck Berry. I'm in the tour bus listening to Chuck Berry. I just cannot stop listening to Chuck Berry. It's repeat. So the funny thing is that we're on the tour, all of us aren't necessarily all together on the same floor or whatever. And I'm not the biggest fan of Vegas. So we're in Vegas, and I'm in my room.
Which was next to my room.
Which is next to Adam's room, which I don't know. And I start writing this song, and I just hear something. So it was he said he loved me from my head to my toes. Hey, 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 he said he hold me tight and never let me go. And I just go and I end up writing the whole thing. It ends up being Shake. And I call up Adam. Adam, oh my God, I have to sing you this song. Where are you? And he tells me his room number. And he's next door to me. Great, hold on, I'll be right there. So I like walk around. I play to him. He goes, that's great. I really like this. I think I can do something. Simultaneously, Adam is thinking about a completely different song in Vegas.
I'm walking around the hotel. It's the Hard Rock, so they have all this memorabilia. And I'm thinking, boy, Elvis really he was so fucked up in this period. He really must have had a blast in Vegas. I mean, he owned the town when he came back. And so I thought about those gigs that Cary Grant was at him and everything, and I kept thinking of James Burton, his guitar player. So in my mind, I was thinking of a lick like... That was what I would think about licks in my head. I'm sorry. I'm a lick thinker. So when she came in, I said, I think I have a lick for that. And then, and that song actually probably couldn't have come together if we hadn't been in Las Vegas.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I was doing the music for Rescue Me with Dennis Leary, and every now and again he would do a song on the show. His character wouldn't sing it, but I would write a song with him, like we've been doing forever, and usually they were dark. So I came up with this music that was dark, and then I sort of had it around, and I was thinking, after a while, no offense, Dennis, I said, I think I want to use this for LCS, for the Liza Colby Sound. So I decided to... Really, dude? It's 20th Century 101.
Sorry.
No, you just stop it. You don't look to see his calling.
No, I couldn't even see where the button
It's just
was.
bookie, okay. So, I said, I'm going to give this song to us. So I played it. We played it one day at rehearsal. Liza was having trouble wrapping her head around it. It wasn't coming together like our usual way, where I present a melody or a chord changes, and she immediately comes up
But
with
I
something.
do like the song.
But she does like it.
I do like it.
So then I hear this thing on NPR. This songwriter, I think it was John Hyatt, was talking about how he would write his songs out like a short story and then write the lyrics from the short story. I said, wow, I never tried to write a song that way. So I went to Liza's house and...
Well, can you play a little bit of what you initially had?
Yeah, I had this. I had basically that, and there's changes in the middle. And that was it. I didn't even have the middle section yet, but I really love that. I thought it was very pretty, haunting in my. So then
So you
she
changed
dug
the
it.
process a bit, and you came to Liza and you told her the story about.
I told her what I had heard on NPR, and I said maybe if we approach this one like this, because like shake, like you said before, like shake. I had a lick, she had the idea shake. Then that's the bullet hole, and everything goes out from there.
Right.
We weren't coming up with that for this one, So I said, well, let's try a different way to get into
Right,
it.
so the different way was that you were listening to NPR.
John Hyatt said that thing about writing a story and then writing lyrics from it. So I called Liza. I went to Liza's house for a writing session. I said, let's try this.
Right, so we wrote a story. Do you want to hear the
French.
story?
So we want to hear the story, but the challenge here is to use as little amount of expletives as possible.
Okay. Because it can't be bleeped out.
No, I mean you can use them, but
Okay, so can I give the
Sparingly.
real name of the song?
yeah, of course.
Okay, so the real name, well, it can't even come till the end. That's when you find out the real name of the song. So, okay, here's the deal. We start the story. You have to give me the guitar lick really quick so you can get it. Okay, so it starts like this. There are two highway nomads, right? And they're traveling along, and this woman has had a really, really crazy past, and she's a bad, bad woman. And they're in the middle of nowhere. I'm thinking like kind of like middle America, where all you really find are like kind of like highway bars and motels. So she is in the middle of the highway in the middle of the winter. It's really cold outside, and she sees a light at the end of the road, and she starts going towards it, and there's a bar. And when she walks into the bar, she sees the guy. And he is always running from something. He's pretty bad too. And the two of them immediately, are attracted to each other because they're kind of cut from the same cloth, if you will. So the two of them are at the bar, and they're getting wasted, and they go upstairs to the motel and have amazing you-know-what. And smoking cigarettes, and they're drinking in the room, and it's like, they look out of the window and they see a drug deal go down. And she has this great idea to rob them because they see that there's like cash and drugs being exchanged. So he's like, all right, why not? He has a gun on them. So they go and they rob these guys. And then after they rob the guys, everything goes fine. The guy goes to the woman, you should let me hold all the money, and you should let me hold all the drugs because I'm bigger than you and I'm a man. And if these guys come back, then I can, protect you or whatever. And she's like, whatever. Fine, So like, let's go back down to the bar and let's celebrate. So they go back down to the bar, and he's like, order another round on me. I have to go to the bathroom. She's like, no problem. So she orders another round, and 5 minutes turned to 10 minutes, turned to 2 hours. And she realized he's, skipped out on her with all the money and all the drugs. Now, what he doesn't know is she's a psychopath, and she gets in her car. She has a gun in her car. It's like an old car, and she guns it, and she's out looking for him. And this is at the end of the song where she finds him, and they're in another motel, like a really dirty motel. And she caught him in bed, so he's sitting in bed holding his gun, and she says, but you know all this because you were there. So now you have to ask yourself if you think you're faster than me. Draw, motherfucker. Draw. That's the name of the song. But really, like Adam said earlier, that the end is really a recap of the whole song. That's really where the song begins. And the whole song is just her recapping all of the past events and then finding him and then murdering him.
So let's hear it.
Okay.
Nowhere to go. When a light from afar leads her down the road. She's running fast. He's killing time. All it takes is a drink to lead to one deadly crime.
I mean, like, over the period of me being with this band, I mean, I always knew that I could sing, but there was like, and I mean, before I got together with them, I had been doing like work for hire, and I was, like I was doing stuff where I was like a paid musician, but I really had a transition with this band where I'm like, oh my God, like I really am a singer. Like I have this power when I'm on stage where I can really like command a room, and I really have a voice. And like anybody who's ever played in a band, when you're singing, like realizing that you can cut through a band and like be able to carry it is really awesome. So to know that I'm just like an integral part of this was really great. So once I found that out, then, the songs started, I mean, like Adam and I write together and the band and I write together. And then all of a sudden the songs just got like, it's like less is more, like less wordy, really more to the point. And then you're like, it's like certain inflections on certain words. And then all of a sudden it really just started turning into like, wow, we are really good songwriters too. And I think that one of the things that's really interesting about this band in particular is all of us come from creative parents who had to be creative by a deadline. We were talking about this when we were on tour. Charlie and Adam's dad is a famous cartoonist, Arnie Roth, and Alec's dad, what's your
He was a journalist, television news journalist for a long time.
And what's his name again?
Bruce Morton.
Bruce Morton. And my dad is both my parents are musicians, Beverly Roller and John Colby. So there's like this sense of being able to produce something by a deadline. And I think that in itself, has really helped us, because it's like one of the things that we love about doing this is that, on the other side of it is you can be making money from what you love to do, but to do that, you have to get it done by a certain time. And I think that as our writing starts getting honed and these songs get like, better and better, it's making it easier. Correct? Is that weird? I felt a little scatterbrained with that one.
That was
One
actually
time
the
I
most
asked-
succinct thing you said all day.
One time I asked my dad, I said, if you, like my thing is music, 'cause I have this artistic, dream. And I said to my dad, so how long do you chase this for until you, and he went, forever.
Yeah.
I was like, right.
I mean, that's another thing.
So that was the kind of, was never, that's what you do, and you'll find a way to make money at it.
Right. And my dad never, my entire life, my dad's never, ever talked about retiring. I mean, that's never a conversation. It's never going to be there. Like, when I find my dad being the most calm is when he's really, really busy and gets to be as creative as possible. Yeah. And that's like, that's when I feel the best. When we are like, absolutely, when we have a shit ton of gigs and when we are working all the time and we have things back to back, it's when I feel the best. And recently I had an interview about the band, and the guy was like, so you've been in New York City for 7 years trying to make it. And I'm like, I would never use that word, trying to make it. This is what I do. I'm doing this. I am a singer. And what I'm trying to figure out how to do is how I can be doing this for the rest of my life. I want to be able to be, singing when I'm like 90 forever. I love it so much. And it's the one time when I'm on stage with these guys, is the one time I'm actually not thinking about anything. I actually get to step away from like myself and being a Gemini and being obsessive and compulsive and, neurotic. And I get on stage and and I know that everybody's going to do what they're supposed to do. And I can just,
Including the audience.
right. And I can just do this without thinking. And that is like really the best reward, and it makes it really easy when the songs are really good songs and that's kind of your vessel.
Great.
So,
Well, thanks so much for talking with us and performing. Is there one more song you guys want to play to take us out?
you want to do All I Do? Because it's Adam's favorite.
It is?
It is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
1, 2.
All I do is just think of you. You're in my soul.
like blood to sand, baby. You're my only man. You're in my soul. That much I know. Hey, hey, hey. You're my only boy. You're my only. You're my only. You're my only one. Oh, hey, hey, hey. You're all I want. Oh, hey, hey, hey. You're all I need. You're all I want. You're in my heart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Till the day I die, you're the reason why. You're in my soul. That much I know. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. You're my only boy. You're my only, yeah. You're my only, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're my only one. Said you're my only. Said you're my baby. Woo! My only one. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. My only one. My only one. My only one.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Adam.
You.